welcome to my channel. If you want to see how I was able to get this style, just stay tuned and I will give you all the details. So I just want to show you guys how I protect my hair under the braids. I'll be using the Cream of Nature Pure Honey hair food, and this was able to help me moisturize my hair and elongate it so that I could brush through, detangle it, and get it in the ponytail to prepare for the style. So after that, I'm just taking my hair and I'm going to put it in a ponytail. You can see the ponytail holder end up breaking on me. But you're going to take that and braid your hair. And then you're going to take this braid and pin the braid to the back. And this will be our braidless sew-in crochet. So it will definitely save time. Here you'll see the crochet hair. But the star of the show was the braiding hair. I did not know you could order braiding hair from Amazon. And look at that texture. I really loved it. And so then I moved over to crocheting the hair. There's no rhyme or reason you will crochet your hair, just as if you had braids that you were crocheting it to. So make sure your ponytail isn't super tight. You also don't have to pull very tight when you crochet the hair in because the curly hair is very forgiving. You're just going to continue to go up till you get to your part and making sure to space the hair out so that you don't end up with too much hair. And also you can avoid that braid, especially the hump. If you end up having to put anything on the braid, just try not to put it on that hump and you should be good to go. And this is the finished part in the back. And now let's move over to the braids. I use the Magic Finger gel to make sure my parts are straight for my braids and as straight as I can get them. And then I also use the Shine and Jam in the front to make sure it's really sleek. So then you'll just continue to braid. I also have a clip once I start braiding where I did mess up, and that was just to show you guys that even if you do know how to braid, there's a possibility that you will mess up, but just keep going. You will get it with a little practice and some patience. So as far as the feeding in, I end up feeding 3 pieces into the hair. So 1 close to the beginning, 1 in the middle, and then 1 at the end. You don't want these pieces to be very big at all because you don't want to add too much thickness to the braid. You just want to use the feed-in method so that your braid in the front lasts longer and it just has like a smoother texture to it when you add in the braiding hair. And then you want to make sure that the ends aren't too bulky because you will be adding the beads as well. So once I finished braiding, I did add in some curly hair from the back into the braid. I crocheted some curly hair so that it would just be uniform. And I will show you that clip here in a second. And then once you finish adding in the curly cues, you will just put some beads at the end of your hair and you will be done. It took me probably about 4 hours, I would say, because I did mess up with the hair in the back. It wasn't matching the way that it should, and I will talk about that a little bit later in the end of the video. But here I'm just adding in the curls. You will pull it through and then you'll hold one piece so that it doesn't go all the way through, and make sure to really get a lot of mousse on these pieces when you put the mousse on your hair to form it and make it lay down. So here I'm just adding the beads. You will need to add 2 beads. I was trying to see if I could get away with adding 1 bead and it just wasn't working. So this is me beading them. And then also to make sure to go in and trim that excess hair. And then the final step, like I said, will be to add the mousse. I took the mousse, I formed some little bit of edges and baby hair in the front. I used the rapid strips and good to go.
This moment will never come back again. It's sad you never thought I was good enough, but I called you Ace, your kingdom, and it's all a bluff. It's all a bluff. It's all a bluff. It's sad you never thought I was good enough, but
Okay, and so this is how everything turned out. It took me probably about 4 hours. I had to do some stopping and I didn't get to do it all the way through. Also, to note, in the video you will see the hair color, this color in there. I end up having to add some black in there because the problem is I use this braiding hair, but the color was more, okay, what am I trying to say? So the black was what ended up being in the braid. This color was at the end, and since I didn't make the braids as long as this hair, it ended up not matching. So I did have to go in and add some black. So you may notice when you see the video that you don't see any black pieces, but I crocheted some black pieces in to make it all match, so they end up making it take way longer. But yes, I digress. All in all, it was not bad to do. I am very pleased with the results, and hopefully I'm able to keep it for several days. So let me know if you have any questions. I will put all the details below on the hair. And yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is the best. Make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So y'all help me out. Yeah, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.